What is up, boys and girls? Welcome back. So, we got a new 6 cents box. We have a press release. We have some announcements, some events, some sales, some all kinds of good stuff going on. So, let's jump into it. 6 cents box came. This would be February's box. First thing in the box, little rag. So, boom! I didn't have one of these. This is going to be kind of nice. Going to try it out this year. Wanted to get one. Thanks 6 cents for sending me one. How about that? So, let's get into it. Boom. New Quake Thud. Brown Eye Craw. That's going to be killer for spring. Little lipless action. Another one killer for fall. Crush 50X. Nice little square bill. Boiled crawfish. Get on it. Cloud 9. C6. 4 to 8 feet. Bluegill spawn. That's going to be another good spring bait. Cloud 9 C20 lavender citrus, kind of like a nice shad color. I like that. That's beefy. That dives 16 to 22 feet. Look at that bill. Booyah! And of course, my favorite, the Divine Hybrid Jig. This is Jungle Craw. That'll be a nice one for spring as well. Pitching and flipping, yo. So, yeah, thank you 6 cents. I wanted to throw this little disclaimer out there. I know last 6 cents unboxing, I said I was slightly disappointed because of the hat. Look, bro, I got 50 hats. That's all I was trying to say. The rag, love it. Like I said, I wanted to get one of those for this summer because you could tell I'm kind of white. I burn. So, yeah, that'll be key. So, next on the agenda, we got a press release from Elysian Rods. I know I had posted on our social media, my personal social media, that I had gotten a bunch of rods from Elysian recently, this past week before the Madison Fishing Show. I know there was some folks that stopped by the booth, Rocktown booth, and checked these rods out. The big press release is on the Yak Life Rods. So I know you guys have heard me talk about the Yak series rods coming out by Elysian. Things are super slick. So basically these are being released today, March 1st. Their Yak Life series are tailored in size, length, speed, and weight to accommodate kayak-specific anglers. They're working with our rods, reaching a mass market of anglers. They are fully equipped to invest their time, creativity, and innovation to create this series. It's based on a Japanese Toray blank with a shorter handle, and the handle's not that short compared to a standard rod. I'll get into that in a minute. It's got custom lime, wind grips. Now say you don't want the lime. Say you like orange or some other color. Contact Elysian. They are a custom rod shop. They will customize your rods to fit your needs. They got a unique exposed reel seat as well on these. The thread wraps on the guides are a green as well. They're kind of slick. That green pops off the blank. It's got a nice sexy look to it. I'll show you in a second. They're using a lightweight, sensitive blank that is stronger and balanced than any previously designed model, built using these materials with kayak anglers' love and passion for fishing making the fishing experience more functional and will enhance your kayak fishing adventures, folks. I know when Aaron was talking about making this kayak specific rod, he reached out to the team members. You know, what do you want to see out of a kayak rod? The consensus is the butt length really doesn't matter to most guys. I know this past weekend at Madison, I was walking the floor and I saw the St. Croix brute. I saw the St. Croix booth. You know, don't get me wrong, St. Croix makes some killer rods, right? But I know they had come out with that Yak series rod or whatever the heck it's called. I looked at them. The thing I didn't like about them is how short that butt length was. When I'm talking that Aaron had shortened down the butt lengths on these rods, we're talking a maximum of like an inch and a quarter maybe. So these rods are packed with a 3-year warranty and a limited lifetime warranty. I believe the limited lifetime is on the actual blank. The 3-year warranty is on the grips, the reel seats, the guides, thread wraps, things of that nature. So their kayak series is going to make a wave in the fishing community, no doubt. They've already kind of made a wave in the fishing community in general, in my opinion. Check these rods out at ElysianFishing.com. That's ELYSIAN fishing.com. And check out the Yak Life series. I'm going to throw some specs at you guys real quick. So they got a casting rod and spinning rods. Okay? Casting rods, they got a 6-foot medium, a 6-foot 6-inch medium, a 6-foot 6-inch medium heavy, 7-foot, they have a medium and a medium heavy. So on the 6-foot, the bottom of the reel seat length to the butt end, 7 inches. On the 6'6", it's 7.5, and on the 7-footers, 8 inches. I ordered 2 of the 7-foot. Was it 2 or 3? 2, I believe. Yeah, I know I got 2. So I ordered 7-footers. I like 7-foot rods. You get a little bit more sensitivity out of them. One's a medium, the other one's a medium heavy. These are all fast tapers. So I got a few ideas on what's going to be tied on those bad boys. MSRP on these. The 6-foot is $149. All the other ones are $159.99. So $160. Excuse me. So that's pretty competitive with the Yak or whatever the St. Croix one is. You know what I'm talking. Mojo Bass Yak Rods, I believe is what it is. So fairly competitive. On the spinning rods, these are all $149. They have a 6-foot medium, a 6'6" medium light, medium, and medium heavy, and then they have a 6-foot 10-inch medium. All of those are fast tapers, except for the 610 is extra fast. So bottom to reel seat length, 7-inch on the 6-foot, 7.5 on the 6'6", and then that 6'10" is 8 inches. So very similar to the casting rods. I'm going to show you a little shot of the rods right now and the specs. Here we got the wind grips, the seat. Look at those thread wraps, just pop right off that blank. And then here we go for the specs. So there you go, you guys. Check those out. They are listed on Elysian's website, available for purchase now. If you guys don't follow Elysian Fishing on Facebook or Instagram, you should do so. They always run specials on swag, rods, things of that nature. I think you guys will dig them. A bunch of guys saw these rods at the Madison Fishing Show. They were pretty impressed. I'm personally impressed with them. I was skeptical on the wind grip. I didn't know a lot about them, so I actually saw a guy in the wind grip booth at the Chicago Fishing Show. I think I might have mentioned that here earlier, or on a podcast or something like that. So, you know, it's unique. Like in a kayak, our rods get wet, you know, grips get wet. Those wind grips are supposed to get tackier as they get wet. Haven't tested it out yet. However, I've talked to a lot of people about them, and there's a natural consensus there. So, super excited. Be sure to check out their normal series rods. And again, like I said before, they are a custom rod shop. So if you want to get an Alpha Series rod, but you don't like EVA foam grips, like myself, you can get a cork grip upgrade. I love cork. However, now that I've seen these wind grips, I might be changing over on some of my newer rods. Reach out to them. Aaron and Savannah running the show over there. Super friendly, super helpful. I know me personally, one of the techniques I'm working on this year is punching. So I reached out to Aaron and I was like, hey dude, I want a punching rod. Make sure it's got a cork grip. What do you suggest? 7'6" extra heavy. Ordered it up, got it. It's sexy. I will do a full review of the rods I have currently, and that'll be in an upcoming video. So stick around, you'll like it. Next on the agenda, we have Paddlepalooza, brought to you by Rocktown Adventures. This is a pre-season sale, March 8th through 17th. They're going to have sales on kayaks, paddleboards, paddling gear, apparel. Check it out. I know. So here's the deal. $50 off any kayak, $1,000 or less. Or I'm sorry, under $1,000. $100 off any kayak, $1,000 to $1,500. And $150 off any kayak, $1,500 or more. They're going to have 20% off paddling apparel and 10% off paddles. So, if you're in the market for some accessories, some paddles, some threads, a new boat, reach out to Rocktown Adventures. They do ship nationwide. I'm not 100% sure on boats. But if you're interested in that, call Rocktown. Phone number is 815-636-9066. So along with that, on March 30th, if you guys are in the northern Illinois, central Illinois, southern Wisconsin, you're in Iowa, you're interested in kayak fishing, or you're new to kayak fishing, and you're not really sure where to go, what to do. Jay and I are holding an intro to kayak fishing seminar over at Rocktown, Saturday, March 30th. It's going to be a free in-store thing. The guys at Rocktown usually offer a discount if you attend one of their seminars. They usually do like 10% off all fishing accessories or whatever's in the store, right? So it'll be super cool. I know they're going to get some beverages, maybe some pizza. Go to rocktownadventures.com. Sign up for that on their events calendar. It's going to be March 30th at 4 p.m. Jay and I will be there. I'll have my boat there all rigged up. Like I said, guys, if you're interested in kayak fishing, come check it out. We got some huge announcements going down that night. You know, there might be some things in the works. Let's just leave that at that. Next announcement. I know this is a lot, man, but I've been like so crazy busy with fishing shows and podcasts and everything else. I'm trying to get you guys up to speed. So, the plastics recycling program with hammered lures. Guys, this year, when you're out fishing, you bust up a plastic bait, throw it in a little Ziploc baggie in your boat. Hold on to that. baggie gets full, send it to the address in the notes of this episode. They're in the notes of the podcast. If you're not listening to the podcast, go to paddle_n_fin.com. You can find the podcast there. It's on 12 different podcast platforms. Any podcast platform, we are on there. So check that out. Seriously, guys. We have awesome guests on all the time. People from all across the country, all across the kayak fishing community and fishing community in general. There's great info there. If you want to hear a topic, reach out to us, paddle_n_fin@gmail.com. We've had a few recent suggestions, so we're lining up some guests to fit those suggestions particularly. We want to help you be a better angler on the water. Whether it's something we can answer or we got to reach out to somebody, we're going to get the information for you in the right way. So, the Hammer Lures program. Mail us your used plastics. Eric from Hammer Lures, and he's working on getting a couple other plastic guys as well to help him out, but Eric's doing it right now. He's already made a batch. If you don't follow him on Instagram or Facebook, go follow Hammered Lures. You can see some photographs. He cut some baits up, melted them down, made new plastics. Those are getting donated to Heroes on the Water. Great organization. It's for our veterans, guys that have served our country, to give us our right to get out there and kayak fish. Without them, we wouldn't have our freedoms. So please support. It's something you're going to throw in the garbage. Why not save it, spend a couple bucks mailing it out, and have it get turned into a new lure so a vet can have a new lure on the water while he's fishing. Now, this is the big other announcement. You've probably seen this on our social media. I haven't put this on our YouTube yet. I know it's on the podcast for next week. Jay and I are heading down to Tennessee, March 15th, 16th, and 17th. We're going to Douglas Lake. We're staying at Douglas Headwater Campground in Seaverville, Tennessee. We want to meet up with you guys, our YouTube followers, our podcast listeners. Just have a good time on the water. The 15th, we'll probably fish the afternoon, evening. We do have some plans for that morning. So we'll probably get up to the campground around 2, 3 o'clock, get unpacked, get out, fish for a couple hours. The main day is the 16th. Okay? We're going to spend the day on the water with you guys, and then afterwards have a little barbecue at our campground. Feel free to hang out, man. We just want to have some good times on the water, catching some fish with you guys. If you do plan to attend, shoot us an email, shoot us a message, or leave a comment below in this video. That way we can gauge how many people are going to come. If we get enough people, what we're talking about doing is maybe that Saturday doing a small tournament on the water, and we want to reach out, Jay and I, to some of our sponsors and pro staffs and whatever, and get some donations so we can give out some prizes. It'd be like a free tournament. We'll give this prize for first place, second place, third place. Maybe we'll give one out for last place. I don't know, but we just want to spend some time on the water with you guys, talk. We've talked about maybe recording a podcast after we get done with everybody sitting around, campfire, whatever. So come on down. I know we already got a few people lined up coming down. I think we have somewhere in the area of 10 already meeting up with us. I know Tennessee isn't ideal for everybody, but we're going to do more of these throughout the year. We're already talking about doing one in Ohio, one in Wisconsin, and one somewhere else. We are going out to Idaho this summer to fish for sturgeon, so I know we got a listener out there, so we're going to meet up with him. It'd just be a great time. Sunday morning we may fish for a little bit, then Jay and I are hitting the road. We're heading up to Knoxville, where the Bassmaster Classic Expo is going on. We're going to meet up with some folks that are up there, hang out for a little bit before we head home. So if you're going to be there, shoot us a message. Love to meet up with you guys and talk fishing. So I know I just threw a lot at you. I hope it all settled in. But this Tuesday on the podcast, we got Richie Lockery from the Yak series up on the podcast. He's also known as Missouri Swim Bait Slinger on all his Instagram, Facebook, whatever. So we're talking throwing big swim baits, rods, setups, things of that nature. So if you're interested in that, be sure to check it out. Plus the Yak series. They got a $1,000 guaranteed payout for every tournament this season that they're hosting. And I think they have 6 or 7, maybe 8. So I might be going down to fish one. Haven't decided 100%. But if you guys don't know about Yak, it's a series in Missouri. Check them out. Richie's a good dude. Listen to the podcast. And we have a ton of guests lined up. So stick around. Like I said, guys, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Also, if we can get to 100 subs by the end of March, which we're almost there, I'm going to select 3 people to get a free Paddle and Fin t-shirt. So reach out to your friends. Tell them to subscribe. All that good stuff. Once we hit 100, the next threshold is 1,000. If we can get to 1,000 subscribers by the middle of summer, I will give away a free kayak. So get people on board. Help us out. Let's grow this community. Help people get on the water and do a good thing. Till next time, guys, tight lines, smooth paddling, boom!